Now, curfews in Bangladesh have been relaxed slightly as students there continue their protests over government job quotas. People can now go out for 7 hours during the day, and some offices are open. It's allowing some movement. There have been weeks of unrest in the country as protesters fight with security forces. Well, let's speak to Tanvir Chowdhury. He joins us from the capital, Dhaka. Tanvir, so things do sound like they're a bit calmer today than they've been over the last few weeks?
Yeah, it's a bit more calmer, relatively calmer, I'd say, but there is a sense of a grim mood and somberness within the population. There's some apprehension also. Traffic is much heavy than usually last several days, not as in a normal day totally, because office hours are only for 5 hours, so it will end pretty soon by 3 p.m. local time. The news is still very hard to come by. People want to know what really happened, where it happened, how it happened. The local TV and the medias are very self-censored. They're putting out very calibrated news, pretty much carrying the government line last several days. So people want to know more detail what exactly happened, who's behind what. So many people died, including policemen, ruling party, student members, not just the protesters, general public. So these are questions people have in their mind. The protesting student leader yesterday, in a very brief discussion with the media people, said they have 2 days ultimatum for 4 more fresh demands, which would include opening up the campus, ensuring their security, lifting of the curfew, and restoring the internet full, not just partial in designated area, which is very erratic as we speak. The internet is only, and the access to social media is still shut off. You cannot access without VPN. And the other demands are that a lot of the missing student protester as well, one of the key leader, he's been missing. They want those people found, and they want stop harassment and arresting those who participate in the recent protests, the student members. The government, on the other hand, is blaming the opposition and its allies squarely for the recent riots and protests and burning of buildings and public properties. They said it's extremism what they did. So they're taking this away from the student into different direction.
Tanvir Chowdhury, they're explaining the situation on the ground now for us in Dhaka. Thank you very much, Tanvir.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.